Okay, part 3 of our fire starter set. We're going to do cotton balls with Vaseline and a medicine bottle. And I've already got them done up to the last one. And the easiest way I found to do it this way, because this stuff is really messy, is you take a small amount on each spoon. And it doesn't take much, just a small amount. And then you put a cotton ball and you just kind of work it around to coat just the outside of it. Just kind of coat it out on the outside. And then you just simply put them in your medicine bottle and pack them in. Now when you get it all done, you want to make sure that you wipe off the top. And to use this, you just simply pull out some and use it to start your fire. And there's their next one. That's their cotton ball, Vaseline cotton ball in a medicine bottle. Now, if you're going to do a cotton ball in straw, that's a little bit different and it's a little messier, so I'm going to show you a few things first. First of all, I use these. They're $1 for 24 of them. They're flexible milkshake straws. They are fat. They're really fat. And you can actually see through them. They're really handy. The other straw that I use is flexible smoothie straws. Okay, again $1 for 100 of them. Okay, and they are just a little bit bigger than a regular straw, but smaller than a milkshake straw. Now, something that these are good for, and I can't do this because I don't have any. You need Strike Anywhere matches, and I don't have. These are Strike on the Box matches. But you can take a couple of matches, put them in there, seal up your straw, and you've got waterproof matches. Okay, so they're not getting matches in this kit. Alright, the other thing I found is that these that I had made, these here, when you cut those in half, you're going to get a little bit of cotton that you can, that's where you would start your fire. And you can break these up as small as you want. So you're going to get a lot of fire starters out of this. Now what I did was I took one, and in my leftover wax, I coated one side of it. Okay? And it left a lot more cotton open on the other side. And what I did was I cut it in half, and I cut it in half again. So I just had a strip like that. Okay? And that is those cotton rounds. Like this. It's just the regular cotton rounds. Okay? Those cotton rounds will fit inside of the milkshake straws. Okay? Now let me show you how to do these the straws. The way I found this easiest is if you take one end and you put it through needle nose pliers. Okay? Now, you want to melt just this part of it. So you melt that. And you make sure that you've melted it enough that it's closed. Okay? If it's not, melt it a little more. I've even had to take and just kind of pinch them with my pliers a little bit to seal them up. Okay? Now you can fill them. They're much easier to fill that way. If you wait and try to do it at both ends, and, you know, after you filled them, sometimes it's a little hard to do. So then all you do is you take that strip and you kind of work it down in there, and you just kind of push it in. Okay? Then you take, once you get it in there, you take your needle nose pliers. I'm actually using jeweler's pliers, but needle nose pliers is the best thing to do. And again, you just pinch it between there and melt it. And again, you want to make sure that it's melted, sealed tight. Okay? And if you have to pinch it, pinch it. Now, the way that you could test these, and that's not sealed. Okay. Alright. And we're going to pause and we will move on to the next part. And I will show you the other part of using the straws.